Hello, you're watching the Data Drop brought to you by Unify. My name is Jeff Jones. I'm a senior data architect at Unify, and today we're going to be talking about delta sharing. So, it's Christmas time. Santa, he's got a lot of stuff to get on with. He's got a lot of data to deal with. He's got the naughty and nice list. He's got all the toys he needs to make for all the boys and girls of the world. Currently, how is he getting that data? Well, he's sharing it with the elves, they're getting it to him, he's returning data back to them, he's setting up FTP servers, he's setting up API endpoints. It's a huge headache, everything needs to be maintained. Whenever data moves, that's a copy of data, so you're never really working from the freshest copy of that data. It's a compliance nightmare, there's overheads, it's a whole mess. There's got to be a better way for Santa, right? Well, there is. Delta sharing. If Santa gets himself onto Databricks, he can set up his naughty and nice list on there, and he can share it securely using Delta Share with the elves. The data stays in one place. He doesn't have to make any duplications. He just sends a link to the elves and they can access it wherever they are. You can kind of think of it like Google Docs, but for your actual data sitting on your Databricks instance. The elves or any other recipients, they're querying that data directly from Santa's Databricks instance. There's no duplication of data. When Santa updates that data set, he adds someone, he takes someone away, he moves someone from naughty to nice or the other way around. That update happens instantly and the elves get it straight away. And the elves, they don't even have to be using Databricks. They can be using Tableau, or if they're smart with Python, they can be using Pandas and just connect directly with it. They can use Power BI. It really doesn't matter. They can get access to it using whatever tool works for them. If Santa wants to restrict the columns that the elves get to see, he can do that in his data set. If he wants to restrict the types of rows by filtering it, he can do that as well. And once Christmas is over and he doesn't want the GDPR headache of having that data live, he can revoke that access instantly. So what are Santa's benefits from using Delta Share? Well, first off, he eliminates that infrastructure duplication. His data is already in Databricks and all he has to do is press a button. No need to set up these complicated FTP servers or manage an API endpoint. It just works. It also significantly reduces the cost of those infrastructure endeavors, right? Just one place, one cost center. He's also gotten rid of all of those duplicated data sets. No _version1_1, etc. It's just one version of the truth with the benefit of Delta Lake, time travel and history and all that good governance in place. He also doesn't have to worry about compliance blind spots by having everything wrapped in his Databricks instance, using Delta Share to get it out to his partners. It's wrapped with Unity Catalog, so all that governance, all that access control, all that audit logging is in place already. So if you want to be more like Santa this Christmas, think about how many copies of data you're sharing out with external parties, with auditors, with partners, even internally in between business units. How are you doing that? How much effort is going into setting up the infrastructure to get that data shared? How much risk are you exposed to by having all these different versions of data floating about in the ether effectively? And crucially, how much time and energy do you put into auditing and managing the access to those data sets? So I hope you found that useful. For more of this type of content, look us up on LinkedIn. We've got loads of cool content, short videos, webinars, blogs. It's all there. It's all great stuff. Until then, we'll see you on the next video.